Aloha kako. Here is your Kahu Ola morning hazard brief for March 16th, 2026.
Okay, let's get right to it. The main takeaway for this morning is that things are looking calm. Right now, there are no statewide primary hazard escalations active in the current snapshot.
So that's good news to start the day. Now let's look at the details, starting with our land-based hazards. First up is our wildfire report.
All right, the current wildfire status across the islands is monitoring, and that data comes to us from NASA's Fire Information for Resource Management System, also known as FIRMS.
And monitoring is good news in this case. It means there were no wildfire detections across Hawaii in the latest data snapshot from NASA FIRMS.
Now, you might be wondering about other things, like smoke or any known fire parameters.
And for full transparency, we couldn't confirm the source data for those layers at the time of this brief. It's important to note this isn't a status of none, it just means the data wasn't available to us right now.
Okay, moving on to floods. The flood status is also set to monitoring, and our information for this comes from the National Weather Service.
And what that means is that right now there are no active flash flood watches or warnings in effect for the islands, according to the NWS.
All right, next up, let's take a look at rainfall and what's happening along our coasts. So for rainfall, the status is active. This information comes from NOAA, that's the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration. Now, it's really important to know what active means here. It's not a danger alert. It just means that we have statewide rain context available from NOAA radar, so you can see and visualize any storm systems that are out there.
Shifting our focus to the coasts, the tsunami status is currently set to monitoring. This comes from the NWS Tsunami Warning Center.
And again, this is good news. It just means there are no active tsunami warnings for Hawaii at this time.
And for our last check-in, let's cover storm and terrain awareness.
Okay, for hurricanes, the status is monitoring. Our source for this is the National Hurricane Center.
And that tells us that right now there are no active storms being tracked in the Pacific Basin. All clear on that front.
And finally, our landslide status is listed as active. This is based on a combination of Kahu Ola's terrain analysis and rainfall data. And just like with the rainfall status, active here means that contextual information is available. So you can see the landslide susceptibility for different areas. Again, this is not an alert. It's information for your awareness. Just something to keep in mind.
And that wraps up our morning hazard brief.
Malama pono Hawaiʻi.
This report is provided for situational awareness only. Always follow official county, state, and federal guidance.
Kahu Ola, Guardian of Life. KahuOla.org